in this descriptive story mode thing. So we'll better get into our Lincoln because I kind of am the man, and
We need to stop at the local
she
diner
earns
to get
no
the cabin
money.
key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
You just going off without
I'll
paying?
go fill her
Oh
up
my
while you get the
gosh.
key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Oh, yeah.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God. I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl
Big name
Stuckey.
tag.
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Let's see.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Yep. Apparently you should
Try
not
the
sell
coffee.
these.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I do not really like coffee. I am more a tea guy.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Oh, maybe you should probably shut up because I'm kind of on my own business here. But oh
Are you on your
no!
own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Sure.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
Sure.
I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because that gets
Hey!
Yeah, you
I'm the
need
Fonz.
a good solid
I like that.
whack. Now
So
that's
let's get
what
some
I'm talking about.
coffee.
Yeah.
Collectible thermos picked up 1 out of 100. Oh by gosha gosha. Can't actually go here. So, what's up with you, lady?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't wanna
Stuckey,
die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
Yeah, I kind of can understand that. Like, I have a lot of overeager fans. Do I now? Probably I don't. But I don't really care about that, do I? I just want to check if I can go into the ladies' room. Apparently it's locked. Can I knock in the men's room?
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife.
Why are
I
you
insist.
wearing that outfit?
Thanks.
I would be very cautious with a lady dressed in black using the men's room.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Uh-huh. I'm sure of that. So, I'm not sure what this lady's all about.
Got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I already kind of know this.
Even that sounds better than you singing.
Are you alright?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Sure. Well, there's my girl. Let's
Hi,
leave
Mr.
that
Wake.
diner. Oh my god. All of them
Mission
crazy
accomplished.
fans.
The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Very smart girl, are you?
Wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Wait a second. If he's
That
got
diner
the
was a real
keys.
nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Like Hank Moody.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Love the music. It's kind of fancy and stuff. Also, I believe Alan Wake kind of is a longer game. Let's see how that works
Wow.
out.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
Kind of
It's
is.
something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
So never sleeping with her with the lights off, right?
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong. This is so much better. It's wonderful.
Women and
Our
their
own private
pedantics. Oh, I believe having this house kind of is awesome. If I had such a house, you know, I would be very, very happy about it. Bird-leg cabin. Does that really point to something that we need to know about this game? I am not sure. There's like the cellar or something. I believe, like, oh my gosh. That is so pretty. I want to marry this house right now, you know? Because I'm Superman and such. And you're my Lois Lane. And whatever. Ooh, I saw something open the lock. But I do not want to do this because I want to kind of figure out what's up down here. Up in here. That's down to the bunker and cellar slash. There's a tank.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Well, why don't we just... Aha! Easy peasy. I've started the engine to get ourselves some frickin' light in our house.
Lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Well, there was something to examine, I believe.
It was a beautiful place.
Sure is.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Poor writers. Damn, she
I thought
pretty.
we could be happy here.
But... You know, water tastes so good sometimes, and sometimes it does even taste better. Especially when you're all peeing and talking a lot like I am. I'm getting dark here and very fuzzy around the edges. So, why don't we open that door? Ooh, horsey. Can I use it?
Alice? Honey?
You know, maybe just like a small anecdote, like when it was one, I actually got one of these horses. Kind of looked like that. It was red and black, I believe. I still have it somewhere, I think. I'm not sure. Gotta ask my family about it. But I was riding that horsey like a pro. You know? Let's examine that.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Well, apparently he's more famous than you are, because apparently there are no books from you, Mr. Alan Wake. Let me check out the kitchen.
Alan, I'm upstairs.
Oh!
I have a surprise for you.
Does that sound good, boys and girls? Well, probably more boys than girls, unless you're a lesbian or such. I know I'm a bit sexual right now, but you know, that's kind of my nature and whatnot. Let's turn on the radio. Hey, Mr. DJ.
Guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Oh, no.
Hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited.
Well, it's for Covenant and such, you know, secretive and such, and being alone here. Let's see and focus.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
I kind of can't imagine that this would be the case as well. Like, there's gotta be a very big monster, you know, the ones that usually fight a Godzilla and whatnot, or these space squids that kind of hook up to the Planet Express ship and stuff. Let's see what.
Come here, Slowpoke.
You're waiting, honey. I know, but I have to get my blue bomb ready so I can bang you like there's no tomorrow.
Surprise!
Alice?
Wow.
What is this?
I guess I have a small
Ooh.
confession to make. I thought maybe you could wait here, that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
I don't, just
Wow,
don't.
mindfuck.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Gee, motherfucker. You're not very nice to your GF, man.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice!
That's what you get.
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Man. If you would have just banged her, it wouldn't be a problem.
Alice, I'm coming!
Holy shit.
What the hell?
Let's go across and try to find her. Oh, sounds like she's getting raped.
Alice?
And she's gone? No, that can't be.
Oh no!
Like the hell? Sheesh.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Ooh, creepy.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Well, that's how I felt
I
too.
couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
I kinda got the thing that I call it. Well, we're kind of somewhere else. But I would call it a deja vu. Let's examine.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
No, apparently you don't, because it kind of looks like a douchebag to me either. Stocky's Country Store. So apparently we're still in the vicinity of such. I don't have any. Oh, I probably do.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Well, do we like hikes through the forest? Of course we do, because there's nothing bad gonna happen to us, because it's not dark and such. Because there's the moonshine, like there's no moon, but where does the light? Well, there's my car, apparently.
Damn.
Well, if that was some ammo, I'm not gonna get it now, aren't I? I just hope that it kind of turns out better in the recording with the sound and whatnot, because I kind of do not hear a lot. Looks like a long hike to me. Hike, not hide. Like, yeah. Whatever. Alright, just get.
Hello?
Oh, God? Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Intriguing. Let's press a 5.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Okay, resume. So is he gonna read everything?
The man turned to face me.
Cool.
His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Alan Wake. Like Bond, James Bond and whatnot. Okay, so what do we have here? I really like to hike, like, in between stuff. Like, you know me from Oblivion and from Skyrim, so I'm kind of just hiking off passage and stuff. Because you never know. You never know.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Oh yeah, control kind of makes you walk slowlier. Let's reach the gas station. Still our task of the day. I saw some light right there. I've got a checkpoint. There's no quick saving involved in this game. Well, I gotta deal with that anyway.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Let's just hope we do not have to quick save anyway, as the game becomes particularly easy. But I can't really, you know, I can't really, however I opened that chest, I kinda did. I kinda like the physics right here. It's not too much, but it is something, you know, like, not with all the games today being like super physical and stuff. But beside the point, games are pretty physical if you ask me. You know, I'm a physicist, so you'll better asking me. You'll better be asking me, because I kinda do know a lot about physics, apparently. Very nice, Ellen. You're like a gymnast and stuff.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I'm also standing with one foot on a stump, or a tree for that matter. So, also a very nice thing about Alan Wake and buying it for PC and...
Hey!
Jeebus.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
deposit. I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
He's kind of fuzzy around the edges, and you should... Checkpoint reached. Well, find help. Apparently he's not gonna help me, is he? And there's a dead worker who was here before. So, I guess... there is one more coffee. I don't really know what it gives me, but I'm just collecting them for no particular reason. Pick up a manuscript page. Yeah, sure, we're gonna get
The
those
taking
ones.
stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Brighter light is always interesting. Apparently... Whoa, no. Actually didn't want to do that, but... Holy crap-a-roly, that kind of scared the shit